most welcome this afternoon. We are here in Butebo for seeking another mandate as a party from you members of the party and the public. After 5 years, we go through national elections, and in this meeting, we shall be holding a small accountability report that will be given by our chairman of the district, and thereafter, we shall be having the regional vice chairperson of the party welcoming us to Butebo, and the national vice chairperson will be speaking and inviting our president to address us. May I, without wasting time, invite the party chairman to come and give us a brief political report about Butebo district. In that report, we want to hear what we have been able to do to Butebo people as a party and what we are yet to do in the next government. Thank you so much, Honorable. Kindly, can you summarize your report in less than 10 minutes? You're most welcome.
Your Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, our party chair and flag bearer for presidents, the first woman vice chair, please allow me stand on the protocol established because of time. Your Excellency, I am Dr. Monica Musenero Masanza, the chairperson for Butebo NRM. On behalf of Butebo and on my own behalf, I warmly welcome and deeply appreciate you for honoring us with your presence today. We thank the Almighty God who has made it possible for you to come and share your wisdom with us. Your Excellency, this is very historic for us because this is the first time that you come to Butebo to campaign since Butebo became a district. This district is only 7 years old, having been established in 2017, and this is the first substantive campaign because in 2021 we did a scientific campaign. Your Excellency, Butebo, as you see from the numbers here, continues to pledge loyalty to be one of the insecure places. We transitioned from that, and now, that period when we were in cattle rustling, we had a lot of animals here, and during those times, the cattle were depopulated, but now we are a stable community. We can produce our crops, we can produce our animals, and we rest. Your Excellency, we have also made very drastic infrastructure development over the past 7 years, especially over the past 5 years. In terms of roads, we want to thank you for the 1 billion that has come to the district. We have worked on our roads, and the district roads are in perfect condition. When you enter Butebo from neighboring districts, you realize by the reduction in potholes on the roads. Your Excellency, we also have administrative infrastructure. We did not have administrative offices, but right behind there now, our district headquarters is nearing completion, and we have 17 sub-counties, and we've managed to construct all of them. They have their own buildings, so they can secure. According to the Minister of Local Government, whom we hosted recently, she said we are the only districts which have been able to achieve such a feat. Hence, Minister of Finance has been recognizing us and giving us bonuses. And even the bonuses, we put it to use. In terms of education, the district requires 887 classrooms. Some of them we have 301, and we have been able to construct some. We have a deficit in the secondary schools. We have only 5 out of the 17. But the 5 we have, we appreciate because they are in very good condition, except Butebo, which is the first school, which is in a bad condition. The rest are good. In terms of higher education, Your Excellency, we want to appreciate giving us a branch of Sitema University in Butebo. The science campus, and Your Excellency, that one comes very close because I'm Minister for Science. The science campus of Sitema is now in Butebo district. We greatly appreciate it. In terms of infrastructure, we have a health center we don't have a hospital yet. It's very busy because it serves the district plus the neighboring communities in the neighboring districts. And the UPDF Engineering Brigade has been working to expand this facility. It's nearing completion. We were provided with 1.8 billion, and that is ongoing work which we believe will be completed soon. Your Excellency, in terms of the socio-economic empowerment, Butebo has performed extremely well in PDM. We have received 18.7 billion, and we have 18,569 beneficiaries from this money. The people behind me are very, very happy. Actually, when I was working here, moving among them in the communities, especially the women, they used to say, for us, Museveni does not need to come and campaign because they are extremely happy. They have put this money to use, and when you move around that district, you visibly see an increase in livestock, especially. In terms of Myoga, we have 996.55 million, which has been distributed very well to the people. We had a bit of challenges at the beginning, but it has been sorted out. All the other livelihood programs, youth livelihood, women empowerment, PWDs and elderly are doing well in the district. In terms of human capital, Your Excellency, I have been requested by the people from the district who have some serious positions in the government to appreciate you for creating an environment where we can equitably access these jobs. I have, of course, yours truly, Monica Musenero. We greatly appreciate you for appointing me cabinet minister. And we have several other individuals. Madame Doka Sokalanyi is PS in the Ministry of Lands. We greatly appreciate. Dr. Kefa Kateu Kuchana is the Director of Government Analytical Labs. We have Lieutenant Engineer Kidemka, who has done excellent work with Nambole. We have Miss Anne Matli Danamaja, accountant at the Patriotism Secretariat. And we have your daughter, you know very well, Miss Seku Helen. She comes from here. She's the youngest commissioner at the National Patriotism Secretariat. We have others that are at commissioner level. We have Mr. Rauna Emmanuel, Hane Malinga, who is in the Ministry of Energy. We have Wenene Topista, your Deputy Secretary to Cabinet. She's from here. And we have a number of others, which because of time, I may not read. But Your Excellency, this tells you that the people from Butebo are very honest. We are people of integrity. We are hardworking. And we take whatever job you give us very seriously. And I think that you can trust us and open a few more. Maybe I can mention that Professor Biakika Pauline, the Vice Chancellor of Mbarara, is from here. I would like to summarize now our requests. Your Excellency, we don't have a history of asking for too much, but we have a few requests that should go into securing the gains. Whereas we've done well with our district roads, the national roads, there are two really short roads here. And since Butebo lacks tarmac at all, and these roads, because of our location in the Choga complex, they deteriorate very fast. This is the road from Okado to Butebo, Nakaroke, and then the road from Budaka, Kaderuna, Butebo, all to Oladot. The total is 67 kilometers. I have checked with the Ministry of Works. They have not included these roads. Your Excellency, these roads tarmacking will activate economic activity, because even when they work on them, before a year expands, I'm done. Your Excellency, the other three things the people of Butebo are asking is that since you gave us the STEMA campus, could we kindly build for it a teaching hospital in Butebo near, and that will solve. The health center for can easily be converted into that teaching hospital. In terms of energy, Your Excellency, we have less than 10% coverage, but I want to appreciate that surveys have been done. And lastly, the people of Butebo are saying that a representation by two people is too little, and the district deserves to have two constituencies. So they are requesting for Kakoro sub-county to be created such that we can have an increase in a representation. Your Excellency, the people of Butebo have also told me to say that they have been a part of the compensation program, but they have not been included on the restocking program, and they are requesting to be included. Thank you very much, Your Excellency. We are very happy to see you. Thank you for fulfilling the pledge of the Kayola bus. Butebo has the Kayola EV bus, which you pledged when you last visited here. The people are very, very appreciative. Thank you very much. We are very busy, ready to secure the gains. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. Thank you for the long list of the few things you have asked. Definitely, I'm sure the NRM party and President Museveni will address all of them one by one. May I take the opportunity to invite the Regional Vice Chairman of the party to to come and welcome us to Butebo, and thereafter, the Right Honorable Speaker of Parliament will come and make our remarks and invite the President to speak to us.
Your Excellency, welcome to Butebo. Because of time, allow me to stand on the protocol already established. These people have been waiting for you and excited to hear you share the manifesto with them. We are very excited to see you unveil it to them, and without wasting more time, I'll invite the second National Vice Chairperson to welcome you. Thank you, Excellency.
NRM oye! NRM oye! Mamcha besi yalamasi. Torex besi nga yalama. Ikarekisi. Ike utamendera na kuju. Ike uteskera mendera na kuju. NRM oye! NRM oye! President Museveni oye! President Museveni oye! Butebo oye!
Oye!
Itunga lo Butebo.
Abantu be Butebo.
Yalama so esa ijauni so noinoi.
Mwebale ino outwaniriza anu ino.
Yalama mina President Museveni.
Mwebale okutaka President Museveni.
Yalama amina NRM.
Mwebale okutaka NRM.
Eli di yalama so esa ijauni so noinoi kwa yin.
Mwebale bebali ino okutwaniriza tuti. Hello. Aha.
Itunga lo Butebo.
Abantu be Butebo.
Akorebere ngesi aisi alaminkine president anoija kinese district.
Ali kutaka okwebali o president outwa a district.
Nara amame district lo Butebo.
District ye Butebo ebeulao.
Konye obuye president jaikisi a district.
District ya Baira ulao neo president natwa a district.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda.
Akubato mkulembeze weigwanga.
And also the flag bearer of the Mighty Party.
Atenga ni akwatire ebendera yekibina ekitake
We want to
chenane.
welcome you to Butebo district.
Tutakumwaniriza district ye Butebo.
Butebo is just 5 kilometers away from Bukedea here.
Butebo gire kilomita 5 jonkani okuzwe Bukedea.
We also want to thank you for giving Butebo a district.
Ate alikumwebalya olwokuwa Butebo district.
And we believe that now that you gave them a district, we shall have a Tamaka road in Butebo here.
Aikiriria anti ngo yatuweire district era twafuna oluguudo lwa kolansi omu Butewanu.
Your Excellency, we want to thank you for the bridge that was constructed between Kachuru of Butebo and Kachuru of Bukedea.
Ata kwebalya o president olwolutindo olwa jibakolereku olugaite Kachuru ne Butebo ne Bukedea.
And then Katekwan of Butebo and Katekwan of Bukedea.
No yo egaite Katekwan e Butebo ne Katekwana e Bukedea.
That's why you find the people of Bukedea can just cross to Butebo and vice versa.
Chevo yagiri abantu be Bukedea nga basala mu bayize Butebo ate be Butebo nga basala mu baba e Bukedea.
But most importantly, we want to thank you for the peace that you brought to this place. Without the peace that you brought here, we would not be here and we would not be enjoying all the gains that we have. And now we are comfortable because we have roads, we have hospitals, we have schools, and that is all out of the NRM government.
Ate tuli bayikaikani olwakuba yaleetere amanzira yaleetere amadwaliro n'amasomero ebyo byonna ni ebyo tufunire mu government ye NRM.
And we want to thank you for thinking ahead by making sure that the community has money in the economy through bringing the PDM.
Atata kumwebalya olw'okulowooza ino okutaka abantu babeeku ne ssente omunsawo era naleeta parish development model.
And we want to assure you by the time after 5 years, we will be very rich people.
Atata kumukakasa nti oluvannyuma lw'emyaka 5 twaba bagayiga ino.
Because you've taught us to be rich.
Kubanga yatusomeserye okuba bagayiga.
We will not go by the leaders who are saying they want a protest vote.
Ibyo tituli kwaba okwebyo abakulembeza bakoba nti batakalulu kakwekalakasa.
We are not protesting for the peace you've brought for us.
Tetuli kwa kwekalakasa olw'eddembe gye yatuleeteire.
We are not protesting for the development.
Tetuli kwa kwekalakasa olw'enkulakulana.
And we are not protesting for the money economy that you have brought to the country.
Ate tutuli kwa kwekalakasa olw'okutuleetera ebyenfuna mu igwanga lyaiswe.
Itunga lwo Butebo.
Abantu b'e Butebo.
Upupetesi.
Mumbulira.
Itunga ngunu lwepontosi lwa umbrella ngunu.
Abantu abo mbona balina umbrella.
Akotengesa choichi.
Mwegendereze.
Era inguni tunga lweba kasebo bongono kinosi kilioko kedi kilioko. Ichamuto sesi neni. Ichamuto sesi neni. Ebaka ebo duko ine kiloko dikede kiloko. Ichamuto sesi. Bale baibule ebo duko ine kiloko dikede abero. Mere. Eba pakisi Museveni akanaro buisaininga.
Mukubireko Museveni ngalo jamani.
Abangantu kangin.
Mukubireke ngalo jamani.
Mamo niko tauri. Meri koto tauri. Nari koto na ore oduko ino se kilokirikera bero.
Embo botake niki okubyala olino kubanaki n'omusaiza oba n'omukali.
Dongo itito umbrella se bakasi ngune babongo no kinosoni boniki. Ichamuto sesi.
Ateta abaleta umbrella ko ambutu beniki swenkani.
Epo tune irenyasi.
Butubenge basaiza kubasaiza kisoboka.
Epo tune irenyasi kapere nyarere satana.
Etulino kuba mukali nake omuntu omusaiza okumusaiza tinko.
Eba pakisibero ne deka kanano wa Museveni. Eba pakisede kakano.
Engalo.
Eba pakisede kakano wa Museveni. Naro gwimi kabanganu tungina bunerene.
Abantu abo batawo kulete niki. Ousiruano.
You don't know how to translate.
Ateso.
I want to thank you so much.
Atawo twebalya ino.
And I want to tell you the God-sent president that we have is President Museveni. Because he refused that stupidity of saying a man should get married to a man. Whereas other people, other candidates were supporting it. And I want you to continue praying for our president. Your Excellency, we will continue praying for you. We love you. And this country, you will lead this country forever. We will not allow jokers to come and rule this country. I now want to request you to come and speak to your people. NRM oye! NRM oye! Onyo utukera iboyo. NRM oye! Museveni oye! Butebo oye! Ikariete besida okwe. Ikariete besida. Itete seroke polo nego gongu. Aha!
Yoga, people of Butebo yoga. Akironyo. Koizeyo. Murukutumura urugwere kusa. Murukutumura orunyankore rwe Butebo.
Mbomole kutumura orunyankore rwe Butebo.
Ne muruito urugwere.
musugire mu lugwere
bye mutumula byona mbimaite
mbe bye tutumula byombi nabimaite
temusobola kungeya
mbu temusobola okumugeya kadi.
The second vice chairperson of NRM and the Speaker of Parliament,
abaira ali kusiima n'okuwekitiibwa o vice chairperson owokubiri wa NRM ate nga niyo speaker we parliament.
the vice chairperson of NRM Eastern Region,
O vice chairperson we NRM
Eastern Region,
owa Eastern region.
the Secretary General,
The Secretary General NRM
all the other leaders,
n'abakulembeze abandi bombona
n'abantu bona abali hano.
n'abantu ffenna otuli anu.
I am here with the other leaders of NRM
Ali anu
to brief you about, to present to you the manifesto of the NRM.
ali anu ng'omukulembeze w'NRM outukobera oba outwanjulira manifesto y'NRM.
The first manifesto of NRM 2026-2031
Manifesto y'NRM 2026-2031
has got points out 7 contributions NRM has made to Uganda. Points out 7
ennyonnyola ebintu NRM bye yabirenga ekola.
points out 7 contributions
etumula ebintu 7
NRM has contributed to Uganda.
NRM byekoleire e Uganda.
Today, I'll speak only about 4.
Olwati ali kutumula ku bina byonkani.
The first one is what some of the speakers have talked about.
Ekisooka niyo speaker kyatumuireku.
The one of peace.
Ekyeidembe.
You know that very well.
Ekyo mukimaite mwembwena.
You remember the Lakwena passing here? You remember Lakwena passing here?
Tuweino Lakwena ya bitiranu.
The cattle rustlers. The cattle rustlers.
N'abaibi oba abanyagi b'ente.
So it is correct that parts of Parisa and parts of Butebo should be part of the restocking. That's correct.
Era ekyo kituufu speaker kyakobere nti Butebo erina okuba okunteekateeka ya restocking.
Because they were affected definitely by the cattle rustling.
Kubanga bakosewere n'okunyagibwa kw'ente.
Beitu tembe hebisuba, don't tell lies.
Temwatumula eby'obubeeyi.
Just say, I'm not sure whether all the sub-counties were involved or some.
Abantu tukoba uko bikituufu ekyaliwo nti ababaire abakosewere mu kunyagibwa okwo kw'ente.
Amagomborora, which were affected. The sub-counties which were affected.
Abantu abakosewere n'okunyagibwa kw'ente.
Amagomborora.
Amagomborora agagakosewere.
So that we don't have too many claimants.
Teterenga tetuba n'abantu abangi.
So that is the first contribution piece.
N'olwekyo eyo niyo ekyasookere NRM kye yaleetere kuleeta idembe.
The second one is the development.
Ekyokubiri niyo ekyenkulaakulana.
Development has got 2 parts.
Enkulaakulana erina ebitundu bibiri.
Economic infrastructure and social infrastructure.
Enkulaakulana ey'okwezimba kweteekateeka n'eyo
n'enkulaakulana ey'emisingi y'ebyembeera y'abantu.
ya ebyekulaakulana ebyenfuna omunsawo n'ebyokwekulakulanya omubyekwezimba ebizimbe
Embeera y'abantu.
n'embeera y'abantu
Social infrastructure.
ekitweta ebyekulakulana ebiri social.
Now, on the economic infrastructure,
byenfuna ebyensawo
we are talking about the roads,
atumula okumanzira,
electricity,
amasannyalazi,
telephones,
amasimu ge tuli nago,
water,
amaizi,
and in some cases, the railway.
no mu ngeri egendi entambula ya lwairwe.
Now we can audit here in Butebo and see what has been done and what is not yet done.
Tusobola okwekeberamu ane Butewu ne tuwona ebikolewere n'ebyo ebikaala okukolebwa.
The electricity is already here.
Amasannyalaze gali ano.
The telephones, you have the telephones, all of you.
Amasimu tuli nago swensweno tuli ano.
I was looking at the water.
Abaira ali kulingiriranga okusaidia amaizi.
You have got very good coverage of water.
Muli n'amaizi geera omukubagabanyamu ebitundutundu.
The safe water.
Amaizi amasa.
Amayonjo.
Amayonjo ag'okunywa.
You have got 268 villages.
Tuli n'ebitundu
Ebyalo.
bitano.
Ebyalo.
Ebyalo bitano.
268. 268.
Bibiri nkaaga umunana. Ebyalo.
Out of those, 233 have
Kwebyo ebitundu bibiri asatu mu satu
have got safe water.
biri n'amaizi amayonjo.
This is 87%. This is 87%.
Ebyo biri ku ebitundu nkaaga mu satu.
Kinana musanvu.
Kinana musanvu ku kikumi.
The villages without safe water are 35.
Amaizi
Ebyalo.
ebyalo bikaali okufuna amaizi amasa.
They are 35.
Biri asatu mu taano.
13%.
Ebiteeka ebitundutundu 13.
So now, according to the plan here,
okusinzirira ku ekyo enteekateeka eriwo.
I can see they are planning to expand Petete and Nasulete piped water systems.
Bali kuteekateeka okugaziya Epetete ne Nasuleta nga bateekawo amaizi ag'etaapu.
Then construct Manyowe solar powered irrigation scheme.
Bateekateeka okuteeka solar power Manyowe.
Okufukirira amazzi. Irrigation.
Obisobola okutandika otuwa amaizi ge tukozesa obyokulima.
There is feasibility study for Kabelai surface water reservoir, Kanginima and Kabelai sub-counties.
Waliyo okunoonerera okwakolewezere omu Kabelai okutandika okunoonya engeri y'amaizi egye gali amangi.
Design and engineering studies for Akisim Earth Dam and Akisim medium scale irrigation.
Nga bateekateeka okuteeka edaamu Akisimi na okulima okufuuyirira ebya irrigation era omu Akisimi.
So that is on the side. Now the issue of the road, I didn't know that they did not have any tarmac road.
Okusonga y'enzira abaire tamayite entewutewu ewula okoolansi.
I was thinking that the road to the one which goes from Parisa, crosses.
Yalaloza ate enzira edezwe Palisa okubita kwa Kamonkoli
was passing here.
Yalaloza ate bitayanu tewu.
But now you are saying it doesn't pass here.
Naye bali kumukoba nti tebitaanu.
So the one you are Museveni talked about, we are going to start studying it now.
Eyo omusenere gy'atumwireku bali kwa kutandika ugyetegereza.
Because the roads which I have in the file here,
Amazira gali kwona omunano mu file ye.
the roads enzira, the roads.
Amazira.
There is Nabukaya, Nambola, Namatsimeri, Sahana, and Kamitsaru Bridge on Kufu. These are on the other side. This is in Bugiso, I think. In Butareja, maybe.
Abaira ali kulingira mazira agali omu kuandiko okwo agakolewereweku.
There is Namari Butareja Namtumba.
Waliyo enzira ebite Naumali Butareja Namutumba.
That is already funded.
Eyo already bagitekereke sente.
There is Tororo Nagongera Busorwe.
Waliyo eyo ya Tororo Nagongera ne Busorwe.
There is the other road we shall have to capture it. They don't have it here, the one you are talking about.
Amazira omusenera gatumwire kanu bali kwawu gateeka mu kubanga gawulamu.
But I'm very happy
Naye musanyufu ino
that you are maintaining the Maram roads very well.
Enti ddala tuli ukwate sente egyaleeta kusa.
Because I landed somewhere in a helicopter.
Kubanga ade jagwire omu helicopter.
And I came on a very good Maram road up to here.
Era izire ng'oluguudo luliko Maram paka ano.
And yet in other districts,
Atenga omu district egindi
they just eat the money.
Bali awulye sente.
So abana Butebo njagala kubebalya.
Kale banawuteba twebalya.
Temuli bomululu.
Nti tetuli ba mululu.
Muli bantu basa.
Tuli bantu basa. Mukubireko presidenti omungalo.
There was these Maram roads.
Wabaire amazira gana ga Maramu.
Can tell you what sort of people we have around.
Ntasobola okubakobera ebizibu ebindi ebibaamu.
Abantu abali mu nsonga ezo.
Abantu abo mu nsonga egyo.
There was a very good chairman in Kumi.
Wabairewo chairperson oba chairman omusekuumi.
Called Orot.
Baali bamweta Orot.
That man used to work on the road so well when he was LC5.
Omusaiza oyo yakolanga okumanzira kusa ino yabeereire ni owa LC5.
All the roads will be in very good condition. All the roads will be in very good condition.
Amanzira gongona gabango mu mbeera ensa.
I appointed him as Minister of State for Works. They opposed him in Parliament.
Yamulondere okuba Minister wa State atwala ebyamanzira ne bamugaana on Parliament.
They don't like good people, they like bad people.
Tebamutakire.
So, I am happy to see what you are doing here.
Nolwekyo musanyufu okuwona ekyo tuli ukola ano.
And Museveni has confirmed it that you now already have sub-county headquarters for all the sub-counties.
Era omusenero amukakasire nti tulina sub-county gyongyona nga giri n'ebizimbe byayo.
And yet you have just started the district.
Ate nga twankatandiika disitulikiti.
So I will work on your roads, the tarmac road from here. If it is going to Nakaroke, we shall work on it so that you
Kale alikwawo kola ku nguudo gyaiswe olw'oluzwa Palisa kwa Nakaroke n'okuzwa ebudaka ku Izela Doto nga omusenera atumwireku.
Ebudaka on the Mbale Road.
Budaka kwa doku Mbale Road okuzwa no enani Ekaderuna.
Your Excellency, the most direct road is that one from Palisa, Nakaruke to Mbale.
Nakaruke to Mbale.
Yes, Your Excellency.
From where?
Akadot. Palisa.
Palisa.
Yes.
Through here.
Yes.
To
Nakaruke to Mbale.
Very good. That one I have taken it up now.
Ekyo omukulembeze akitwaire.
Now, on the social infrastructure,
ebikwata okunkulaakulana ey'obuntu,
embeera y'abantu.
Embeera y'abantu.
As you heard Museveni telling you,
ng'emuwulire omusenero nga bakobera,
there are 31 government primary schools.
Gire amasomero 31 age gavumenti.
And 5
amatano gaga secondary.
5 government secondary schools for the sub-counties.
Amatano nga ni aga secondary age gavumenti omumagombolola.
Our plan is to have a government primary school per parish.
Omunteekateeka yaiswe kuba n'eisomero ya secondary kuli muluka.
And a secondary school per sub-county.
Buli gombolola eisomero ya secondary ate uli muluka okubamu eisomero eya primary.
But where we are now, for me, as somebody who has been around for a long time, I am happy to see that Butebo alone has got 5 government secondary schools.
already musanyuke kuona nti Ebutebu yonkani erina amasomero 5 aga secondary ate nga ge government.
Because in 1961, when I went to Ntale, there were many boys from all parts of Uganda, including Bukedi. Especially they were coming from Kachonga. And many of them, like Stephen Malinga,
abandi abongo Stephen Malinga,
Okiria, there was somebody called Okiria.
Wabaire okubetango Kiria.
There was Mujui.
Wabaire okubetango Mujui.
Chigenyi.
Wabaire Kigenyi.
Magino, our goalkeeper.
Wabaire Naigino, yoniye yalo mkwati wegoro.
And the mathematician.
Atenga wekibalo.
They were all from here.
Bombo na bali bazwa yanu.
And the reason was that there were no A-level schools in the whole of northern Uganda and eastern Uganda.
Ensonga yabaire nti wabaire wawulayo eisomero esomesyo A-level omu northern nomu eastern.
The only A-level schools for boys were 3, Budo, Kisubi and Ntale.
amasomero ga eleva gabaisuka gabaire masatu gonkani intale Kisubi ne Buddo.
For the girls, Namagunga, Nabingo, and Gayaza.
Abala yabaire Namagunga, Nabingo, ne Gayaza.
So when I come here and I find that Butebo alone now has got 5 secondary schools.
Yawaizanu naona ate uteu yonkani osa wenu namasomero aga secondary matanu.
And some of them are higher, are A level.
Ate ngagandi gali kuno A level.
How many are? Do you know?
Sorry?
How many of them are A level of the 5?
Okuma tanu aga gali maviri. That's Butebo Senior Secondary School and Kabwangasi.
Very good. Kabwangasi, that's an old school. It was an old institution.
Yes.
So I am happy to see that Butebo, which is a very small part of the old Bukedi, already has 5.
Iye msanyuki okuoneka ante Butebo entonmeti omubukedi already erina matanu.
So we have got a lot of work to do, but where we are, we say, Yarama Edeke.
Amaita ati tuli nomulimo munene gw'okukola naye ane gye tuli kaisi tusaana okuba nti weebale Kibumba.
Kibumba weebale.
Kibumba weebale.
Now on the health issues,
ebikwato ku by'obulamu,
I can see the health centers here.
Awo nako amadwaliro awo.
There are 5 health center cities.
Alikuona tulina madwaliro matanu agali okuyidala yokusatu.
And 1 health center 4.
Ate ne tubane moiza eryokuyidala eyokuna.
And yet the plan is to have one health center 3 per sub-county.
Iye empulani kiri tulina okuba n'amadwaliro agali okuyidala yokusatu buli gombolola.
So according to the file here,
yaona okusinzira okufayiro ye,
upgrade Puti health center 2, health center 3 in Puti sub-county.
Naona kwa upgradinga Puti eidwaliro eryokuyidala eyokubiri ogiteeka okuyidala yokusatu.
Upgrade Nasuleta health center 2, health center 3 in Kapunyasi sub-county. Okulia
Nasuleta eidwaliro okuyidala eyokubiri ogiteeka okuya kusatu omwigombola Kapunyasi.
Upgrade Kadokolene health center 2, health center 3 in Kadokolene sub-county.
Aona okulia eidwaliro Kadokolene eryokuyidala eyokubiri yona ogiteeka okuyidala eyokusatu.
New health center 3 is to be constructed in Kanginima Town Council.
Aona eidwaliro egenda eri Kanginima Town Council.
Patete Town Council.
Petete Town Council.
Butebo.
Butebo.
Maizimasa.
Maizimasa.
Kakoro.
Kakoro.
Kanginima.
Kanginima.
Koberai.
Kaberai.
And Kabwangasi sub-counties.
Ne Kabwangasi amagombolola ago.
So, these are the 2 parts of the development. There are 2 parts of the development. The one ngeri is economic infrastructure. Omusingi gw'ebyenfuna.
Esooka niyeyo eya byenfuna.
Omusingi gw'ebyenfuna.
Omusingi okuzimba omusingi gw'ebyenfuna.
The second one omusingi gw'ebya obugaiga.
eyokubiri
no
ozimba omusingi
obusingi bw'embeera y'abantu,
omusingi okumbeera y'abantu
which includes health
ebyo ebitambula mu byobulamu
and education.
n'ebyokusoma.
Now, this is therefore our contribution number 2.
Eyo niyo enyongerako enkola eyokubiri.
Number 3
Eyokusatu
is something many people forget. It's something many people forget.
ekyo ndiyo ekintu abantu gye basinga okwerabira.
People talk a lot about roads, electricity, schools, health centers.
Abantu batumula okumaazira madwaliro n'amasomero.
But at night, you don't sleep on the tarmac road.
Naye wire tosobola okugona oba ng'awula emirembe.
You don't sleep in a hospital unless you are sick.
Tosobola okugona ng'abantu balwaire.
You don't sleep in a school unless you are a student.
Tosobola okugona omu masomero.
You sleep in your home.
Olambala ika ewwo.
And when you sleep, when you go back, you find the problems of poverty, which you left in the morning, are still there.
Olambala oyakweyagirya ng'oyituukira mu mbeera ekuteeka omuwavu.
And the problems
nolamuka tete oyagirya obwavu obukuliku.
obwavu bw'oleseeyo ku makya ogenda kusanga bukulindiridde akawungeezi bw'oddayo awaka.
Obwavu obolekera eka amakeezi ate oyisinkana iggulo ng'okanga eka.
And it will say, welcome, we are still here. They will say, welcome, we are still here.
Nti obwavu bukoba nti nkaali lyanu.
Nti sukaali teriiwo.
Osukaali ababulawo.
Nti abaana tebalina ngoye ezimala.
Abaana bawula ngoye bazwala.
There is no electricity or paraffin.
Amasanyalazi oba mafuta gawulawo mu nyumba.
So that's why we insist from the 60s, please differentiate between development and wealth.
Kyeva okuzomyanka gyenkaaga akoba nti tuteekewo enjawulo nga twawula enkulaakulana n'obugayga.
The bugaiga is personal.
Nti obugayga kintu kya muntu.
A person or a family or a company.
Kya muntu ng'efamile, kampuni oba ekika.
Or company, a company.
Ekampuni niye okwegayitaamu ng'abantu mwegayitire.
So, yet development is for all of us.
Nti enkulaakulana nisweswenswena ni abantu bonabona.
You can therefore have enkulaakulana but also have poverty.
Nti musobola okuba n'enkulaakulana ate n'obwavu.
Now, this message we have been giving it to people ever since we came into government.
Nti eno niyo message egibabbaire bawa abantu kasookedde bayize omu gavumenti.
Some have listened.
Abandi bawulisya.
Let me show you some of them, like this man Ijara from Serere.
Nti kaado pulezidenti atulage ku ey'enkola egendi abantu egibabitire mu ng'eserere ayawutulagako efirimu.
Hello, my name is Joseph Ijala. I'm the proprietor of the Ipa farm, which is located in Serere, in a place called Kafusi, where we are. And in the Ipa we have dairy, poultry, and we also make laundry basket. But we also have the value addition aspect of the farm, where we produce yogurt and package it for the market. This project started 11 years ago after an inspiration from His Excellency, the President came here in Soroti, and that time I was working as a taxi driver. Really, I was doing that master business in Soroti. So when I heard this, when I heard he was around, I crossed to go and listen to this story. And he was talking about Okoye Kamoto, how to improve household income. So when I came back, I was fine because I remained there and the still came through. The guy said, you go and eat those words that you had. But I had already this land, 2.5 acres, but I also had local chicken here. But after hearing that, I got inspired to put more effort on raising this chicken. So I raised the chicken, 15 of about 100 of them. Then I got a small incubator. That was about 4 eggs. So I used that incubator to multiplying my local chicken farm. Eventually I was having 1,500 local chicken around. I was very famous for local chicken. So but then local chicken were not answering my day-to-day needs. So I decided to translate it to layers. In Taifa farm we have 10,000 layers, which give me about 310 trays per day. And each tray goes at the price of 10,500. So approximately 3 million, about 3 million shillings a day from the eggs that we get. Of course, it varies depending on the cost of the feeding, but at least a half goes for management, a half goes to our pocket as Taifa. So after selling the layers, that money I invested it on there. I started buying the 4 cows, but you know I multiplied it very fast because I'm using AI. I have my own semen bank here, so I do artificial insemination. And then I also got a vet who was able to train some of us here with the veterinary. I think it is even here, that gentleman there, the vet. So the cows that I'm going to show you are cows that are bred from Taifa farm that produce my highest produces under 6 liters.
Now, that gentleman you are seeing, he had my message in 2012 when I was in Soroti. And had my message. When I was in Soroti. When I was in Soroti. And he had been a taxi driver. He had been a taxi driver.
Yeah, the taxi driver.
But when he had my message, he went back to his village where he had 2.5 acres.
Iti yawulira message eyo yakangira obwegi ali ngalina eitakali eka 2 n'ekitundu.
And started poultry.
Natandika ebyakulunda enkoko.
By the time I visited him, when I took that video,
inti akaseera egiyamukyaliire oyo akoleire efirimu eyo,
he was producing 310 trays per day.
Yali nga ali kukungula amagi 3 esoniya 3 bulijjo.
Trays.
Soniya 3 ejamagi bulijjo.
Saniya, yeah, that's right. Saniya.
Trays omulugwere tweta soniya oba dazini.
Very good. And this one was giving him 3 million shillings per day.
Ejo nga gimuwa emiliyoni 4 buli lunaku.
Million satu.
Miliyoni 3 buli lunaku.
And he was also selling 300 liters of milk per day.
Yali tete nga atunda elita jamata 3 buli lunaku.
Now, when I was there recently during this campaign, he told me he has moved now and he's earning 6.8 million shillings per day.
Intitete yamukyaliira olundi yamukobere nti yeyongeireku ntatyanu afuna emiliyoni 6 n'ekitundu buli lunaku
Mw'emitwalo 8.
n'emitwalo 8 buli lunaku.
That's about 2 billion shillings a year.
Ejo nijo ebilioni 2 buli mwanka obutabalika buli mwanka. Obubumbi niyo obutabalika buli mwanka bubiri.
So people can get out of poverty.
Ati anoyo yazwira omuwavu.
When I was here, I visited a lady called Nabutono. I don't know whether they have Nabutono here. She's the one in this area.
Inti yabaire izulo mu Bukedi yabaire wa Nabutono eyo niyo firimu ye.
So you have heard what that family are saying. How they got 1 billion, 1 million, bought pigs, then they multiplied, they sold the young ones, bought sekoko. It's a long story, we didn't finish it, but they are moving well. Now, in the manifesto of 1996, eya 1996
ey'ekinaana omukaaga
kyenda
ekyenda omukaaga
we proposed 7 activities.
bateeremu ebyokukola 7
1 acre of coffee,
ebyakulima emmwanyi
1 acre of fruits,
ebyokulima ebibala
1 acre of pasture for cows like the ones of Ijara, the ones you saw,
okulima eisubi eriisya ente
ente nga za Ijara zebalabyawo,
ente egyo gye muweinaawo egy'amata
1 acre for food crops.
eka emweiza nolimako emmere.
Then in the backyard, poultry for eggs,
then eizuli okuizuli nolimayo noteekayo enkoko
and piggery.
noteekayo embiizi.
And then if you are near the wetland, you can do fish farming.
owaba wagaziku osobola okupiita byenyaza.
Now recently some of our people have added cocoa, and when I had the chibaro, I said, okay, let's add cocoa.
eizuli bagaitireko okokoa era babalire nakatoke tugaiteko kokoa.
And earlier on we had added palm oil. Palm oil.
Na ebibala ebyo bakolamu oil egibeeto palm oil.
So if you have 4 acres
n'olwekyo oba neikaina
or less,
obanga intono kuyekaina,
out of those 9, out of the 9,
okubintu okuyeka omwenda,
do what you can.
okoleke kyosobola.
You have seen Nabutono and her husband have done only piggery and sekoko, which is a type of poultry.
muwaine oyo omulimi azwako yateireke saidi embiizi saidi egendi nateekako ekulukulu.
Then Ijara, it is dairy and poultry for eggs.
odogonde gye tuwaine eserere yakolere okupiita ente gy'amata esaidi napiita nkoko.
I can show you somebody in Abim, very far. That means that man of Abim.
asobola okubalagako omuntu gondi eya bimu eyaleeyo.
The one of fruits.
But from this area, I got money from PDM last year. I got 880,000. And I used 800,000 for buying 10 goats. And the goats are there. They are multiplied. They are now 16. Part of the money of PDM I used for buying cassava stems. Through that money, I plant 2 acres of cassava. They are now doing well. The first acre I intend to harvest next year in January. Then for the mangoes, you are seeing, I started harvesting last year in 2023. The first harvest, I got 6 million. That was in June. Then second half, in September, November, I got another 6 million. So last year, from these mangoes, I got 12 million shillings. I've been saying to the people around, actually, Soda Fruit Factory has booked this mango. They want me to take this mango tomorrow, 2025, to the factory. Actually, I've been selling locally. I've been selling 1 at 500 shillings, 2 to 1,000. And people are buying. These mangoes are very good. The mangoes, trees you are seeing here, are giving me money, a lot of money. And I want to thank His Excellency, the Republic of Uganda, Kaguta Museveni, for coming up with the idea of Operation Wealth Creation in the country. This is money. I am not going to suffer. My children will not suffer. thank our president so much. And next year, if all goes well, I expect to get 18 million first harvest. And then second harvest, I also expect to get 18 million next year, 2025. So altogether, I expect to get 36 million shillings.
Now that is the witness, the testimony of somebody in Abim. Abim is 200 miles from here.
Oyo niye omulimi wa Abim, Abim yala ino okuzwano.
Far away from the center of the country.
Yala ino okuzwa anu.
But he's getting very good money.
Ne alikufuna esente ensa.
Because of listening to the message of the NRM of wealth.
Olwenkola y'NRM eyokutumbula ebyenfuna.
Let me show you my own model farm.
Oleke atulage ku efaamu ye.
My name is Dr. Museveni. I am a commissioner by appointment, deployed at State House, and I've been assigned by the president to execute the 4-acre model. And I've put them so far in 10 regional zones in the country. Now, the 4-acre model is an idea conceived by the president to guide our farmers on how to utilize their small acreages of land so that they can earn more money through intensive farming. And here we are talking about enterprises that have good yields and high income for their household. So we have the fish farming, which is one of the enterprises that can be done near the water without interfering with wetland and tampering water flow. Then we have the zero grazing unit. On the other side, we have the coffee, we have the banana, and also a household needs food crops as 1 acre plus fruits. So this idea of the 4-acre model is to support income for the household. And as I will go into the small mathematics, you will know that it's capable of pulling somebody out of poverty. Now, specifically on the fish pond, here is about 20 by 50 meter pond, 1,000 meters square. After finishing the excavation, we stock 10,000 fish. We feed it for about 8 to 9 months. In the north, which is the warmer, the fish grow faster. And in the west, which is a little cold, you add 1 more month to reach the same 1 gram. So by that time, the fish will be about 800 grams to 1.5 kilograms. In the market, the fish which is 1 kilogram or 800 grams here costs about 10,000 shillings. So after having stocked here 10,000 fish, by 10,000, somebody will get 100 million in 1 year. And then when you subtract that cost of managing, which is roughly 30 million, if somebody can be able to save 70 million on these fish ponds. And this side, we can put 2 of them in 1 acre. So meaning in this particular acre, somebody should be able to get around 140 million shillings. That is for this particular acre.
Now that is my testimony now.
Eyo niye nkola ya president.
Obujulizi.
Owo niyo obujulizi
Bwange.
owa president owatuwaire.
4 acres. My people there.
Eka eina.
I've planted coffee, bananas, fruits.
Ataireke mwanyi, amatoke, nebibala.
And then cows, zero grazing cows.
Asobola okuteekako ente ejamata.
But also fish pond.
Netete nateekako nebinyaza.
In half an acre.
Omu kitundu kyeka.
And my people are getting 100 million shillings from 1 pond.
Abantu be bafune millioni 10 okuzwa omu kidibe kimu ky'ebyennyanja.
And when they deduct costs,
batoolako ensaasaanya,
they remain with 70 million.
Basigaza millioni 7
in half an acre.
Omu kitundu kya eka.
If they do in the other half, they will remain with 140 million from fish net, from fish alone.
Ekitegeeza wateekako ekitundu kide kindi omweka bafune millioni 40
omwaka.
mu byenyanza
omaze okuggyako ez'okukozesa.
oba ng'omalire n'okutoolako egy'okoosera okusaasaanya.
So you, all of us here are sitting on wealth.
Iswe no tuli ano tutyaime okubya obugayiga.
And this is point number 3 in the NRM effort for Uganda.
Eyo niye namba eyokusatu omumaani NRM egeteeka omu Bannayuganda.
The first one is peace.
Ekisookere mirembe.
Second, development.
Ekyokubiri nkulaakulana.
And third, obugayiga wealth, abar.
Ekyokusatu ukola ebyobugayiga.
Let's end with jobs. Where do jobs come from? Let's end with jobs.
Omwoni omuzwa okutonda emirimu.
Let us end with jobs.
Katukomenkereze n'emirimu.
Where do jobs come from?
Emirimu gizwa yayina.
Let's get one example. Byamukama of Kakumiro.
Welcome to Kamai Demonstration Farm. My name is Fred Byamukama. I'm a member of Parliament of Uganda constituency, Kakuya district. We are now at our 4-acre demonstration farm. The land we have here is approximately 4 acres. This is a farm we started 2 years back here, 2.5 years back. And on this farm, we have half acre of pineapple, and 6 cows for zero grazing. We have poultry, about 25,000 birds, but only 11,000 are giving us eggs. And we have 1 acre of grass. We have piggery, those are very many. And 1 acre of coffee mixed with banana. Where we are, this is the 4-acre model farm. I did this activity to teach my daughters, to lead by example, so that my daughters can learn what better the president tells the public. This is an initiative I learned from the president sometime back when he sent me to learn Kaumu, Kisozi. I copied what I copied, this is what I came up with. And you will see as we move on that side, this side, that's my 4-acre model farm. The house as well. We don't sleep here, but people will sleep here. The house as well is seated on this 4-acre model farm. When you look at poultry, out of the 25,000 birds, it's only 11,000 giving me eggs. Others are still giving me, and they get 3 or 2 trays per day minimally, because 11,000 birds are supposed to give me 366 trays. But because of the feeding method of deep breed, I don't get all the eggs. I get 302 trays per day.